Capricorn, welcome to the super moon. I'm doing a reading on the super moon. I will be posting this tomorrow though, so I am feeling a little giddy with it. All right. Capricorn, welcome to November. Thank you guys so much for waiting. I did have a vacation and then vacation sale. I had to catch up with reading, so I'm getting up. I'm still not that late for November. We're going to be checking upcoming energies overall in your life. I'm going to dive into love, check the tarot, see what's going on there, any gossip, tea, blessings you need to know, and then look into career. Okay, so the big enchilada. All right, subscribe, comment down below. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, guys. It does help the channel grow, get these messages out. Spirit, talk to me. Let's do this. Talk to me for Capricorns. Capricorns, what is coming up the next few weeks for them? What energy is going to be hitting them? Let's take a look. Observer. All right, we got watching, kind of waiting energy, learning. And I see not for you. Someone saying, if you, somebody, seeing something that's not for you. And now I have unexpected blessings coming as a result of that. Interesting. Very interesting. And happy, happy Capricorn. Whatever it is, you're walking away from it. Okay. There is something coming to the edge. This is all about new beginnings and walking away. And you're gonna be really happy. Let me show you this happy, happy card. Like, I'm like, what is she on? She is just like sniffing star glitters. She's just enjoying that star. It's like super happiness, okay? And the blessed card is when unexpected blessings that it feels like that's what it technically means in the book, where it's like, you don't feel like you deserve this, it just comes through. But generally, that I don't believe in like unearned blessings. I feel like it's probably, but it's gonna feel that way. And then I have taking a leap and coming to, that's like the full card energy. See, this person's literally on like a floating cliff, major cliff. So it looks like you guys are taking a chance on something. Yeah, I see fork in the road. Okay, whatever you choose, it's like you're going to be happy. There is something that you had to learn. All that glitters is gold. It's not gold. Whatever. All that glitter, the phrase. All that glitters card. Something you realize is not for you, is not what it cracked out to be. All right. And it's a choice. A choice you might have been thinking about for a while, depending on where you're at in life. And I see the fates. So that's about things being fated, like some things. And I see this a lot in readings, guys. Some things people can change their face, but there are some things or some readings that just always come out no matter what someone does, or some type of energies that are just meant to be. So there was something that you had, it looks like, I'm gonna say learn, because usually when all that glitters, it's like realizing something is really like not what it's cracked out to be. But this was probably karma. This is like the Wheel of Fortune, some type of karmic lesson. And I don't mean that in a bad sense. It's just you're learning it. This was the way it was supposed to be. And now I see divine masculine energy for some of you. This is output. Okay, it could be around a divine masculine, but that's yang energy. You see those hands? That's all the energy we're inputting into something, and you're inputting energy into a change that's going to come in your life. And it's going to bring changes. I see flexibility. You may even be focused on your health too, but I do see back bend. So do keep that in mind. I got rolling with the punches as a result, even though, remember, you still have all that happy energy that's showing up. But in the meanwhile, it looks like you guys are making some big changes for your life. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's dive into love, see what's coming on. Spirit, talk to me. For some of you, that it even could be, watching your relationship and realizing it's not for you. You know what I mean? Like that energy. That's a very, that's the overall. Okay. Or a home or a job, fork in the road, something like that. Spirit, talk to me. What's going on for Capricorns in love? Let's see upcoming energy. Let's talk that jigsaw. Spirit for Capricorns in love. All right, twin flames again. Some of you may have Sagittarius energy, or this tis the season for the spiritually connected back and forth relationships. All right, so twin flame is a dominant energy. I see someone drew a line, boundaries, or drew a line in the sand. All right, if this was some type of relationship. Okay, so we have twin flame, boundaries, some type of, someone's leaving something behind. And then I see loyalty though. Gonna break this down and getting clarity. All right, over mixed signals and thinking of possibilities. And releasing and letting go. All right, Silent stonewall, commitment, commitment, commitment. Okay, interesting. So let's clarify some of these. So I see someone might have set boundaries and walked away from something, but I do see not for you. So you may be walking away from something. All right, I'm going to leave that twin flame card to the side because I'm seeing there is some dynamic that you are walking away. You could be walking away from a twin who's not evolving, or this could just be someone you're back and forth with. Doesn't have to be twin flames every time it comes out. It's just, that kind of energy. So I do see an ending here. And it's like clarity and loyalty, right? And mixed signals. You may have been realizing that you were loyal to someone where there is mixed signals in this dynamic, and you're getting clarity on that. And now I'm seeing positivity, free spirited adventure, Capricorn, and releasing, walking away, and letting go. Okay, now there is an interesting combination of silent stonewall around. Here we go. Some dynamic is changing now. See, this is interesting because I have another dynamic where we go from silence, not talking, to engagement, discussing higher commitments, and meeting someone new. And now I have wedding rings. Now, that could be you guys getting back out there. But, Spirit, talk to me. Who is the silence energy? And what is this energy? What's the story with this person? That's a lot of commitment. All right. This is someone who felt like they were being used, Capricorn, or someone you felt like you were being used with in silence. Take it how it resonates, but it feels like there's releasing one situation, and then I have another situation where silence, but you're letting this go and thinking of your possibilities. So there may be someone who you felt like, you had to cross boundaries with, or you're stonewalling something, but I see a period of nourishment with this person. Let me see. Some type of soulmate in unity. All right. Is this a third party, gal? I was feeling like it's someone you have memories with. Okay. But so we have now dating to commitment, perspective, better off, making peace. Okay. Only you. All right, Capricorn. All right. This feels like there's multiple dynamics here, Capricorn, because actually, you've been coming up a lot on the TikTok. I always people like Capricorn breaking my heart, Capricorn, and then some Capricorn saying they're getting their hearts broken. All right, this does feel like there is definitely multiple dynamics here. Okay, either you cut someone off that you have precious memories with, or they cut you off, someone disappeared on someone, and it's like you're getting a different perspective trying to make peace, and then I see only you, because we're going engage. This is very weird to see stonewall, then engagement ring, dating, that could be even meeting someone new, and then two wedding rings. But these are very strong commitment cards to see when it's a total new energy. You get what I'm trying to say? And there's a serious devotion here, and I see you getting clarity over mixed signals, even heart fog about your feelings here. And then something's not for you. That's even coming out in your overall energy. We're starting a new beginning. So it is looking good if you're hoping to reconnect with somebody else. I do see I do see the hoping card, faith, manifestations, to have intimacy. And then I see time is around this, and someone is thinking and craving you. You could be missing somebody, and there's pride, arrogance, ego. Something's getting away here, but there's still chemistry. Okay, so this does look like multiple dynamics. Let's pull on tarot and see what's going on here. But you're definitely first gonna be like, "Woo, I'm free," that kind of energy. Like with the parachute guy. I love this card. Thinking about the possibilities and releasing something, Capricorn. Okay, but there is some type of devotion, most likely the actual twin flame, or the actual soulmate, whoever that spirit, however you see that. All right. So, spirit, talk to me. What is? Where do we start? Spirit, talk to me more about this energy. Clearly, it's about walking away from something. What is this person? We see the devotedness missing. Can we get some details on this person to Capricorn? Their actions towards Capricorn. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Someone does miss you. Yes. They're feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, maybe feeling taken for granted, or like you had options, that there's something where they're withdrawn. Maybe they withdrew from you. There's a pouting energy with the love offer there with that Ace of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Someone's sick without you almost, like they're just, feeling your loss. But I see the world. That's like drawing the line in the sand. I feel like why that card came up, wanting to close out this cycle. They may even be but there's a victory card. The world can be public recognition, travel, distance. And I'm seeing the devil and obsession. Now, Capricorn, that is your card in the major arcana. All right, I see a lot of fate again spinning. Capricorn, hold on. And now I have the King of Cups spinning over emotions, okay? And this could be fate too, changing, stirring things up. There's a lot of like three major arcana cards that can bring about a lot of changes. And there's some devil energy here. Could be a lot of lusting. I do see water sign energy may be relevant, or there's a lot of sorting out emotions over what to do. All right, Queen of Swords, that's words needing to be spoken. I feel like this person may be even crying about that they had to set a boundary. Nine of Swords to the Queen of Swords. There's some type of guilt, or they're upset that they haven't heard from you, from what's going on here. Nine of Swords to Queen of Swords. And I see waiting to take action. One of you guys may be waiting to take action. They may be coming towards you, but this is about them to you. Spirit, talk to me about the devil. Why the devil? Four of Swords. They're really thinking about you a lot. There is a lot of craving energy here. All right. And Knight of Cups, that's someone coming to apologize or romance. Take the roles as they fly, but honestly, with the devoted energy, the craving, I have two missing and only you cards. It's very likely you're both missing each other. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. We have the love offer. I do see a lot of waiting here, though, Capricorn, okay, with this energy. So let me see. Two of Pentacles. Someone's juggling, maybe getting their priorities in order. They could be busy trying to earn more money. Six of Pentacles. Money may be a subplot for a lot of you on changes in your life with this person. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, higher incomes, giving, juggling. They could be very busy. I'm not seeing. What about? Is this a good Two of Pentacles? Let me see. Temperance. Healing as well. Okay. Now, there's a lot about smoothing over tensions here. Nine of Cups, getting what they want. I'm going to note some of you, this person with healing and juggling and them working on themselves, a lot of rest cards in case the person is sick. That could be also part of the message, is what I got here. But I do feel like they're also trying to heal emotionally, and they are doing well with the Pentacles. All right. Earth sign energy could be yours as well. We're going to see, but this is about this person. So they're definitely coming towards you with some type of offer, is what's on the table here. Okay. Yeah, I see waiting, the lovers, a choice, and communication, sparks flying. Someone definitely wants to still speak to you and work things out. Yeah, Six of Cups and Judgment. Okay. This is definitely like reconciliation energy and most likely some type of spiritual bond with the Six of Cups. Okay. And Judgment, that is like deciding to bring something that was dead back to life. All right. So that is their energy towards you, that person that's coming through Capricorn. You guys will know your stories. It comes with messages, okay? Um, with this energy. But they are very devoted. I'm not seeing, I mean, I have two different dynamics, one being cut off, but I'm not seeing that much betrayal or something. This is a lot of longing. They may be having a lot of victories, but they are still thinking of you. Okay. And there's strong hoping for reconciling. So let's move on there. All right, let's see any gossip, tea, challenges. Beautiful energy. It is going to start with a message, but in the meantime, that is where they're feeling towards you. Whoever needs to make the call. All right, Spirit, talk to me. What else? What do we got flying out? Rebound. All right, temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement just to forget. Interesting energy. This person might have even, all right, what's coming up in your energy is someone, okay, temporary comforts. It could have been literally a rebound relationship and wake up call. There is something temporary in your life that's showing up here, Capricorn, and there's an epiphany here. Now, it could be with this kind of reading, take it how it resonates. It could be reverse. I do see sugar coated sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, love bombed, and hustle mode, booked and busy. I feel like you're realizing something is fake in your life. You're standing unbreakable, and there's a lot of broken promises and repeating patterns. Ugh, there's a toxic love here too, and you may have been feeling like you're not getting enough attention. So I do feel like part of you is withdrawing, and that is the not for you card to head to your happiness and happiness. You know, your happy, happy card. Yeah, this is being like recuperating. I believe you to get the nap card and then being at that crossroads, recharging. This came up and hopeless romantic. See, here's that other love energy, or maybe for some of you don't know this person, maybe some of you who are super, just walking away from one, it may be something else, but the love bug is going to hit you soon. It is part of divine intervention, okay? But I feel like some of you may have rebounded, or your person did. There's an epiphany and a wake up call around this. But it looks like you guys are going to be fine. But this toxic love and being ignored, no replies, I feel like that's what you're realizing is not for you. That's the other person's energy. And then we have unbreakable. You're good though. Like you may have taken some hits, but you're coming back after some recharge time from all the changes. Like I got the download rolling with the punches earlier. Definitely two dynamics. And I do see you booked and busy and in hustle mode. So your finances are looking good. You're working really hard, but there's some deep fakeness in your life, or a person, whoever it is, that you don't want to deal with. Convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. What is it? Seeing is no longer believing. All right. So that looks like you're getting rid of. Okay, we're at a crossroads with. You guys are gonna choose different things, all right? Check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising, but there is a lot there. Okay, let's scooch this up. Let's get out of all the tea and the drama. Let's talk career. Let's talk finances. So far, we're seeing you guys working hard. Okay, in hustle mode, booked and busy. So that's good to see. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Capricorn for career. Capricorn for career. All right, what do we got here? This feels strong. A great match. All right, finding the perfect job, position, client, whichever. Wish coming true. All right, something's falling into place here. Having courage. All right, so this is the overall energy. Now, great match. I see you at a fork in a road. That could be a lot of things. That could even be your person. That could be a new home if you're, looking for a place because you're breaking up with someone. That could be literally finding a new job as well, and whatever it is, it's a great match. That's a wish come true. But that's the dominant energy. It's coming out very dominant. And now I'm getting into backstory, what it's going to take to get there. Okay. So we have courage, going against the grind in some way. Star power, to put yourself out there and shine. All right. Even if you don't think you don't have star power, some of you may not. All right. Maybe more like comfortable behind the scenes or something that happens to a lot of people. And I got make it work coming out right after. So, you know, looks like you're going to be putting yourself somewhere out there in a place that's not as familiar to you, but they're telling you you have all the tools, Capricorn. Okay, come now. The CEO sign. Here we go. Cultivation. You've been growing, you've been planting seeds. Okay, and I see a change in direction is coming out here. All right, and that may have been unfolding slowly. All right, and that's where you're like, what? I'm gonna have wishes coming true, but this is where divine order has led you. Okay. Because there may be some changes and it may have been confusing. They're showing me a lot of twists and turns, like old fashioned mazes that you draw in the little books. Anyway, but I see offerings coming towards you for you to accept or reject, offerings for you to look into. So, very good. And I do see education. You may need to do some research, learn, look it up, YouTube, hear someone talk. And I got your current situation is a means to an end. So there is definitely a lot of changes and directions here, a lot of offerings coming through. And that's probably why great match and wish come true is coming out, because I'm seeing what's probably you started already, what's going on here. There is some type of goal that's being met in November, and you're going to be a lot more excited about this. It's going to be more fun work. All right, can talk to me a little about the money. Flexibility card is coming out across two decks, guys. Do not underestimate having to be flexible, especially if you're a creature of habit, okay, like me. That always takes me a little bit more time. Flexible issues with authority. It could be somebody, a boss. It could be anyone who has some authority in your life. You're having ideas, and this could be why maybe even you're leaving your job. Maybe you have ideas and issues with authorities and making them happen. You know, so it's like this place may make you be more flexible. Like you may need to be more flexible to be there, but your ideas are going to be allowed to come to surface. Okay, and that's looking good. Yeah, I see an ending. So a lot of you may be jumping ship on something soon, but it looks like it's what you want. So that's a good sign. All right, Capricorn, love and light. I hope those messages help. Subscribe, share, comment down below. Really helps to, let the channel grow. And again, if you want personal reads, you can find me at moonfiretarot.com. Message me if anything. Take care of yourselves.